It's a new day, and even the birds are singing. I love the fact that birds greet the day every day with a new song. You know, right now, our attitudes are under the microscope. Our attitudes and priorities are being recalibrated. So we need to consider what sort of people are we going to be when we emerge from this. And emerge we will. You know, we're people of the Bible. I believe in the God of the Bible. And our attitude is what will sustain us in this time. And speaking of attitudes, I'm immediately drawn to a guy in the Bible called Jabez. Now, Jabez is mentioned for the first time in 1 Chronicles chapter 4 and verse 10. He's mentioned only briefly. He comes with incredible pedigree, does Jabez. He's from the tribe of Judah. Judah simply means praise, just like those birds, and I'll come back in a minute. However, Jabez arrives on earth unceremoniously, and I'll explain. His mum has issues giving birth to him, and unfortunately, she names him Jabez, which simply means in the Hebrew language, it means pain. So imagine navigating life with a name like that. At school, at university, you're called pain. Nothing changes when you graduate and you start your career, you're still called pain. Privately, you're the butt of everyone's jokes. Now, Jabez could have called it quits right there, and maybe mirror the very nature of his toxic name that his mum gave him. But when life serves you lemons, you make lemonade. So my question to you very quickly is, how will you emerge? What will your attitude be like after this pandemic and even during the pandemic? Jabez decided to change his circumstances. He was intentional. He decided enough was enough. He did what his tribe had done for generations. Remember, they were praisers. They were glass half full type people. And this is what verse 10 of 1 Chronicles 4 reads. It says, quote, Jabez called on the God of Israel and prayed. He was the one who prayed the following. He says, oh, that you would bless me and expand my territory. Please be with me in all that I do. Keep me from all trouble and pain. And God granted him his request, unquote. See, it's not who we are, it's whose we are. Jabez knew who he belonged to. Jabez knew who to put his trust in, not calling on the universe, but on a person. He called on the God of Israel. You see, if you don't believe in something, you'll believe in anything. Not Jabez. His God was personal. He called in the God of Israel. Remember, Jesus said this in Matthew 6 and verse 8 and 9 at the beginning of the Our Father prayer. He says, for your Father knows the things you need of before you even ask him. In this manner, therefore, pray, Our Father who art in heaven. So Jabez cried, oh, that you would bless me indeed and enlarge my territory. Asking God to bless you is a good thing. Nothing wrong with that. Ask him, go ahead. Ask him for bread. The Bible says you ask him for bread, he won't give you stones. Also, like Jabez, when you've lived in a confined space personally, remember his name was toxic pain. When you live in a confined space, you want to just break out, break new ground, enlarge your borders. It's a good prayer to pray. He said, enlarge my territory. Jabez also prayed that your hand would be with me. Crucial prayer to pray. We need Jesus' guidance every day. Jabez also prayed, keep me from harm so that it might not bring me any pain. Pray protection every day over your life, over your loved ones, over your neighbors, over your city, over your nation, over the prime minister of your nation or your president. God granted him what he requested. I love the fact that God hears our cry. The psalmist said this, "Hear my cry, O God, attend unto my prayer. From the ends of the earth I'll call unto you." God answered him his prayer. God granted him what he desired. Love his attitude. Let not your heart be troubled.